Right, hey guys, Patrick here in Southwest Fort Worth, and I wanted to kind of attempt to do a live stream real quick. There's the camera. Attempt to do a live stream real quick because I got this new phone, and last time I tried to live stream from my old phone, it did not go well. The phone overheated and it just wasn't good. So on this new phone, I thought while I'm feeding fish, I'll go ahead and attempt to do a live stream. So, oh, we got somebody watching already. Hello. Good to see you. Let's switch the camera here. So what I'm doing right now is I've got a light on the brine shrimp, and I made a new batch. It's ready to go, and right now this light is on it so that the brine shrimp can go down near the bottom, and then down here I've got this bucket. In this bucket I've got a seine I got off eBay. I was watching I can't even find the YouTube video of somebody's fishing I was watching, but they had this standard testing sieve, and what's the opening per inches, 0.0059, 150, I think. Let's see if I can read this all right. Opening in micrometers, 150. Anyway, they've got some plastic ones, some cheaper ones. I got this one though. It works. It's good. So, and then, Home Depot Black Fridays, they got this like smaller bucket that works really well. It's kind of perfect for this. So that's what I'm going to be filtering the brine shrimp in. And so all the tanks in the evening, I go and I give all the tanks some brine shrimp. I've also got some vinegar oils for anything that's really small, any egg layers, or potential, tanks with potential new fry that are really small. That's the Skipper's Aquariums. Hello. That is the vinegar eels for them, and I'll be feeding them. And then with some of the cichlids and stuff, I've got some pellet food. In the morning, I feed some different varieties of flake food that I got from brineshrimpdirect.com. But for now, we are going to feed the cichlids and some of the angelfish some of these pellets. And then I'll also be busting out some of the green beans to feed a lot of the plecos. So let's go over here first. Labs are being shy. I put some guppies in here before as like dither fish, and the guppies didn't last. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Sorry, got some technical difficulties here. That's much better. Okay. Anyway, this is what happens when you try to feed one-handed. All right. Hey there, Maddie. Hey, Frank's Tanks. We're kind of an audience right now. That's cool. All right. See, there are fish in there. Well, thank you, Alluring Betas. That's cool. I appreciate that. And I will be at Aquashella if any of you guys are going to be at Aquashella in Dallas. Yes, Emily, for those who don't know, she's one of my students. I'm a school teacher. What's your question, Maddie? Oh, cool, Alluring Betas. I'll see you at Aquashella then. I'll be helping Phil from Brine Shrimp Dude on DFW Fishbox. I'm going to be helping him run a table there. And if I have some fish that you guys are wanting that you're going to be there at, do let me know. And then, do I take fish to the vet? I do not. I don't think I have any fish that are quite valuable enough to take to the vet. What I need to do is I need to invest in a telescope and a nice book so that if I ever do have any diseases I have to treat, I don't shotgun it, but a lot of times I'm familiar with a lot of the different diseases and symptoms that they have. If you guys look in here, this is cool. I don't know if I can zoom in, but these are my blue. Some people do take their fish to the vets, especially if they have like koi, expensive koi. Anyway, down here, don't mind the mulm. People like the mulm, or not people. A lot of the aquatic life likes the mulm, but there are baby shrimp in here. Yeah, there's some tiny blue shrimp. What's a koi? Koi, koi. It's a type of fancy goldfish, I guess you'd say. Or is a goldfish a layman's koi? How does that go? I'm no koi expert. I think they belong in ponds. My favorite fish probably would have to be the German blue ram, which is funny because I'm still trying to get them to breed. But here's some of the German blue rams over here. And I've got some on the other side of the Matten filter. I can just get some to pair up. I've had some legs before. I tried to let them raise it up themselves. And that didn't that didn't work. There's some of the African cichlids. We're gonna go ahead and feed them some of these pellets. Do I sell fish online? I do. I've got several fish that sell online. You ask me what you want, and I can see if I can sell them. I'm trying to get some numbers up on some of the fish that I'm selling for some of these upcoming auctions and stuff. I'm going to be in Oklahoma speaking at the Oklahoma Aquarium Association about my aquaponics aquarium system. So, but there are some of these that I need to start selling, like the Odessa barbs here. I'll sell those for $1. There's a bunch of them in there. Got a bunch. I've got a bunch of Bozeman Eye rainbows. I sell for $5. Some of the bigger ones are over here. I'll turn some of the lights on. I can turn the other ones on for this live stream. They're on timers, most of them. But yeah, I've got several fish that I'll sell. I should do some aquabid, but there's a lot of local events that I'm kind of saving my stock for right now. There's a spring auction that TCA is doing. Actually, there's a swap meet is the next thing they're doing. Texas Cichlid Association, for those that don't know. They are doing a swap meet at Texas Aquatics. So I've got a bunch of stuff I want to bring up there. But if you are watching this or something and you aren't in the DFW area and you want some fish, do shoot me a message and I'll see what I can do. All right. So now we see the brine shrimp. And they are down near the bottom. That orange mass, those are live brine shrimp. Sea monkeys. Okay. As we see the sea monkeys, I'm going to try and do handed. Get this line. I just broke it. Whatever. That's funny. All right. I'll replace it. Not a big deal. But I'll get this line, and it's going to go in here. That first few seconds, it's going to be a bit thick on the way out. And then once it starts flowing nice, I put the sieve in there. And now I'm collecting the brine shrimp from in here. And if I can put this on the stand. Oh, bye, Maddie. See you tomorrow. I'm going to attempt to put this on this tripod as this is going and get something to fix what I just broke over here. And Pennsylvania. I probably will when it's warmer. You know, I do have some heat packs right now. I don't know what the temperature is. There's no sound. You guys hear me now? I think there was something wrong with the mic. Is any sound here? No sound? Let's stop this and start it off again. Oh, yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay, we're good. All right. So anyway, yeah, Pennsylvania. It might be a little too cold right now, but I do have some 72-hour heat packs, and so we can. I mean, I'll try it, but it might be better to wait till spring for some of the shipping. All right. I'm doing this one-handed. Okay. So now that it's getting to the last of the draining of it, what's going to happen is on there, this last part of it, this is kind of the hatched eggs and stuff, and I don't want to collect that. Yeah, just shoot me a message and I'll attempt to do it. All right, so now that I stop it when it's got some of that thick stuff in there, and some of these might be unhatched eggs. So then, put that back, turn the air back on, and it's going to push the stuff that didn't get go through the airline tubing. And then I'm going to take the water, put it back in here, and that will sit until morning when I do this whole process again, and I will get brine shrimp from that. And then after I do it again, there's going to be a third filtering system when I use one of these shrimpery brine shrimp hatchery things. That's the last step. I'm kind of weird. I don't know, take it as an affront on my person if I have live brine shrimp go down the drain and not to my fish. So, okay. Now I'm going to try to put this on the tripod so you can see I've got to do this part with two hands. So, pardon me if we don't get the best angle here, but I think we can do it all right. Okay, this part. And I'm hoping you can see it because I can't see the screen right now. So what I'll do now is I will wash everything that I just filtered out. I will wash it. And there's not a lot of chlorine or anything, so I'm not worried about that. But I do want the saline, that's salt. I don't want it to be all salty for the fish. And once it's like that, I will flip it over and then I will use that water to make it go in the bucket. Now this fresh water, and again, don't worry about the chlorines of carmine. It's not a significant amount whatsoever to be an issue for that. So now it is full here of the swimming brine shrimp, and now the fun part begins of feeding the fish live shrimp, live brine shrimp. So we'll start off with my great angel pair up here, and they still have some fry in there, so they'll get a cloud of brine shrimp. And now they're going to start gobbling it up. Go over here. These guys are all ready to go. Cloud for them. Again, pardon me if the camera angle isn't the best. I'm trying to do this one-handed here. I need to trim some of the grass, the guppy grass out. Oh, and if you guys see some plants that are just growing like crazy, I don't mind shipping those in the winter at all. Those would be easy. I just sometimes worry about the fish in the winter, even though there's a 72-hour heat pack. Still, sometimes it can be dicey. The prey cocks, which somebody was kind enough to tell me that you can tell the females by the red, the yellow on their back fin, and the males by the red. And I think I've got all males. They're camera shy right now. We can get more of those. We will go to, and they'll get a full, and what I'm using, forgot to mention, what I'm using is just a turkey baster to suck up the brine shrimp, and then I just baster in the water so they can eat. This phone's already working better. It's fantastic. Glad I bought it. LG 30 Plus. And they'll get some brine shrimp to eat. For anybody wondering, I get my brine shrimp from brineshrimpdirect.com, and it's recommended you get like the highest hatch rate, but I did the math, and so I buy it in bulk and I get the 60%, and after doing the math, I find that it's more economical to get that 60%. But if you're not worried about the economics of it and you just want less hassle, you go ahead and get the 80, 90, 95% stuff. You do you. I'll do the 60. So I went and I calculated what 60% of the weight would be. If 60% of the hatch rate is 100%, am I saving money getting that or something else? And I found that the 60% is the way to go. I think she is on the eggs in that little thing. I try to move these guys, but they're so good at getting near the gravel. But I'm going to be selling those at some of these auctions and stuff. But the way she's acting and colored up, I think there's some fry in that tunnel. They bred last time in that tunnel, or that cave, whatever you call it. So we'll probably see some there. I think there's a way on YouTube you can email me. My email is also pdneary, Neary, pdneary@gmail.com. Real simple. I'll go ahead and put it in the description of this when it's done. And anybody can email me that way as well. I don't know. Sometimes I get fascinated taking you guys for the ride. Sometimes I just get enamored by my fish. Next tank. Look at that guy. how I like my plate goes, that fat belly. That big belly. All right. Yeah, no problem. Killifish. They always get a little bit of. I'm gonna put some more plants in there. They'll always get a little bit of the brine shrimp to eat. We'll go up to the red blue Colombian tetras. I'm gonna put a mat and filter and separate this tank, split it. This divider, I have this plastic one. Those ones suck. Don't buy those. I think I got it at an auction for kicks, and yeah, that wasn't even worth it. So I bred these guys on purpose on accident. What I mean by that is I got some adults, put them in a tank, and then put them in a breeding basket. Moved them to a breeding basket, see if they would breed. The tank I moved them from had some babies, and other babies showed up in other tanks, because if you're not familiar with my system, they're plumbed together, incorporating aquaponics. And so I found a lot of fry in all these different tanks. So they didn't breed the way I was intending them to breed, but they bred anyway. More Odessa-barbs. There's one. Ameca splendens in here, and some of these glowfish that I bred. See my disclaimer about glowfish and other videos. We're going to go give these guys some beautiful high coverage koi in the black. The last 2 times they laid eggs, I don't think that black fertilized them. Black one's a male. We are going to get a full turkey baster of brine shrimp for these angel fry to eat. Aren't they great? Apologies for the glare. Sometimes I think I should put some kind of black sheet behind me to block some of the glare that happens in these videos. But I'm already filming with one hand, so I'm sure you'll forgive me. Then go to town. All right. We'll get some, and I always put some in the labs because there should be some fry. I know some females were holding and stuff, and so I want to make sure that there are sufficient food for the fry. Being shy. I think it's funny when they peek out. All right, we're going to go up. To the tanks on top. Fill the turkey baster with food. And I've got 4 paradise fish up here that I've bred. I think they're brilliant. See if some air off and let's get this tank up. Aren't they gorgeous though? I bought their parents off eBay. And here I've got a pair of cribs and their babies. That was an accident because I just moved this pair into this tank to get them away from the other pair so they wouldn't eat that pair's fry. And then one day I just noticed that they had fry of their own. How fortuitous. Next, and you're probably not going to see them. They like to hide, but I've got some pygmy cories in this tank. It's intentionally full of plants. hopes that one day I'll pygmy Cory fry. And then we're going to turn around. And this is going to be odd, but one thing we're going to do first is right in this gutter. This gutter, if I pull down, this gutter feeds to the tote. And sometimes there's guppies that get in here. So I just put, and there's a, you can see in there. There's a guppy swimming in there. It hadn't gotten into the tote. It just likes that flowing water, I guess. And these guppies were stream fish. Huh? Anyway, but a lot of that food will get to the tote and feed the fish that have gotten into the sump that is the tote. These are some of the Odessa barbs and black star tetras and blowfish that I moved on this side. And I need to move a bunch more and empty the tank that's going to be over there. We'll see that in a bit. And the friendly angels. We'll give them. Look at those. My favorite. Man. Got a second favorite. It might be a cardinal tetra. It might be these koi angels. I'm going to separate them. Have them pair up. Start breeding them in mass. I love those orange kois. I love the platinums too, especially the pearl scale ones. Okay, I love all the angelfish, but those koi, ooh, gorgeous, fantastic. All right, moving on to the guppies and Corys. I'll feed them some green beans later. I got some black Corys in here, some stir-by, some green, the guppies and shrimp. Yeah, those kois and platinums are stunning. I've also got in this tank assassin snails. I sell those for $1 each, so those I wouldn't mind shipping at all. Too, like they'll be fine. Down here we've got a bunch of the bristlenose, and there we go. Bristlenose, some more of the guppies, some more shrimp. There's even bristlenose fry in here. A lot of the undergravel, the tanks I have with undergravel filters have potted plants in them. A lot of people knock undergravel filtration, but I like it. I like bubbles. There's that Odessa barb, the Snizza, and the right there's the Denison barb. Those two, as soon as that net gets in that water, there's no getting them out. The shrimp are still breeding and stuff, so I guess they're not predating those. Okay. Nope. We're gonna go up on the ladder here. This is taking longer than usual, but that's all right. It's kind of like a little tour of the tanks as I feed. I've got some tiger barbs in here and cherry barbs, some albino cherry barbs in here. And I need to empty another tank and move them over there where I think they'll have a better yield. But there are, if I can get a video of them, normally they're by the filter in the back. There are some fry in here from these guys. Let's see if we see any. There are some. I think they're tiger barb fry, but there might be cherry barb fry. Not seeing any. Mm. They're in there, I'm telling you, I promise. Anyway, let's spend all the time looking at it. We're going to turn over here, and we've got Bozeman rainbows. Really one of my favorite fish. There's the prey cocks, by the way. So I think they all have red fins in the back. I don't see any with yellow fins. There's 4 of them in there, and they all have red fins. I don't think I have females. And I think that's why I'm not breeding them. What luck. Such is life. All right. So, it's a longer video. This phone's doing fantastic, though. Down here, and what's cool is I can get this on a tripod, so you can really take a look at these. Oh, there you go. There we go, nice and steady. Lost it there for a second. Anyway, I've bred. They were just absolutely stunning. I'm not an Enler guy, but the blue and the orange. And there's shrimp down there as well. Let's see. Fantastic. I just think they're great. I'm saying that about everything. It's in my fish room. It's a good chance I think it's great. Some I don't think are particularly great. A lot of people do. That's great. That's wonderful for them. But these they bit me. I got teeth. Oh, punks.